Madam President. I'm pleased to rise today and join my colleagues from West Virginia and Mississippi. And I join them to once again call attention to the disastrous effect of President Biden's price hikes and his policies. Americans are facing soaring inflation that has not been seen in generations. The price increases families are seeing at the grocery store, at the pump, in monthly electric bills, and for basic housing needs have far outpaced wage gains and left Americans struggling to make ends meet. The numbers speak for themselves in 2022. Annual average inflation reached 8%, the highest level in 40 years. And rather than working to solve the problem, the Biden administration seems set on making it worse. You don't need to look any further than your kitchen to find the latest example. 2022, the Food at Home Price Index, which measures grocery prices, rose 18.6%, 18.6%, reaching heights not seen since the Carter administration. This rise in food prices is directly related to increases in the cost of production faced by our hardworking farmers and ranchers. These increases are driven by the Biden administration's continued regulatory overreach, failure to empower our domestic energy producers, and failed economic policies. Our producers are facing increased prices for diesel fuel, for fertilizer, and for crop production products, and more. New regulations from this administration threaten to drive up their costs of production even further. The recently published Waters of the U.S. rule, WOTUS, is a prime example of regulations that will stifle our ag and energy industries and make inflation worse. Instead of this disastrous rule, this WOTUS rule, we should take a states-first approach to protect our land and water that respects private property rights. This comes on top of the administration's misguided approach to domestic energy production, which has caused us to increase our reliance on foreign energy suppliers, and which has increased the price of a gallon of gasoline by more than $1 since the administration took office, more than $1 a gallon. We should be empowering our domestic energy producers, including those in my state of North Dakota, to restore our energy independence, reduce our reliance on foreign oil imports, and create more jobs here at home, and help reduce prices for consumers. We need to unleash America's vast energy reserves. That's the right solution to lower prices and help provide hardworking families and businesses relief from the record inflation that has been caused by the policies of the Biden administration. The Biden administration needs to stop doubling down on failed economic policies. The administration needs to get government out of the way and focus on the fundamentals. That includes increased domestic energy production, securing our border, and taking meaningful action to reduce inflation. With that, Madam President, I yield the floor.